And so the big question always is, what is TRIAD? And TRIAD is known as a double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial of the medicine rapamycin. We'll break this down part by part here. Rapamycin is a medication. The next slide will talk about exactly what rapamycin is, and then we'll talk about what it does. That's the medication that we are trialing. That is our intervention in this interventional trial. Placebo-controlled means that we are not comparing rapamycin to another medication, but we're comparing it to a placebo. And a placebo is essentially the other 50% of the dogs in our trial will get rapamycin, and 50% of them will get a sugar pill, essentially. It is a pill that has no biological activity. It doesn't do anything to them, but it is a way to make sure that we don't know which dog is getting which medication, and we can compare the effects of rapamycin to not getting any medication. Double blind is a way of describing who knows what medications are being given. And so because this is double blind, the double refers to us here on the research side, as well as you, the owner. Neither myself nor any of the doctors on the project, nor the owners involved in this study know if their animal, their pet, is getting rapamycin or placebo. Every dog will get pills that look the same, they're the same size, but half of them will be medicine and half of them will be sugar pill. Reason for this is to try and eliminate any bias in the study. When we evaluate these dogs, we look at a number of objective things. Blood work, which is, you can't really be biased about blood work, either it's normal or it's not. But when we look at other factors about aging, how happy they are, how well they're getting around, their mobility, their cognitive function. If myself or the owners involved in this study knew that their dog was getting rapamycin, that could create a bias where they say, well, I know my dog is getting the treatment, and even if it's not a conscious thing, they might say, well, I think he looks better because he's getting it. And so we try to eliminate that bias by making this a double-blind study. And I always like to describe it with our study. I think there's maybe 2 people that know which dog is receiving which. And the same way that there's that myth going around that only 2 people know the Coca-Cola formula and they can't fly together, just in case, are 2 people that know which dog is on which medication and very sensitive information. So obviously we keep everyone safe in this trial, but I like to joke that we have to keep them extra safe.